Hello everyone, welcome back to Current Affairs session. Today we are starting with international. So the news is on NEOM project 2024. So background if you see Saudi Vision 2030. Objective is a strategic framework aimed at diversifying the Saudi economy and reducing its dependence on oil. So they are focusing on tourism. Components focuses on developing sectors like tourism, entertainment and technology. NEOM project, if we see the overview, a planned cross-border city in Tabuk province of Saudi Arabia aimed at creating a hub for innovation and sustainable living. Key features if you see, it incorporates advanced technologies, sustainable practices and luxurious amenities to attract global investors and tourists. So, global tourist trends, there is a shift, increasing demand for luxury travel experiences and sustainable tourism. Also, the implications are a project like NEOM reflect broader trend in urban planning and economic diversification. So, it's all about Project NEOM, which is the vision of Saudi Arabia. Organization, we don't have special news, even economics, society, yeah, no. In map, we have. So, Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve was under news because some of the elephants were dead there. So, in a static portion, what we should be knowing? So, Project Tiger that is launched in 1973 to protect the declining population of tigers in India. Currently includes over 50 tiger reserves. So, when was it launched? 1973. Significance because tigers plays a crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance of their habitats. How? They are keystone species, hence they will take care of these things. So particularly Bandhavgarh National Park, which is present in Madhya Pradesh, which has been established or declared a national park in 1968 and designated as a tiger reserve in 1993. There is ecological diversity. It's a home to a variety of flora and fauna, including the highest density of tigers in India. So, biodiversity, flora, it's a typical moist deciduous forest, mixed forest and grassland supporting diverse wildlife. So, deciduous forest will be found in Madhya Pradesh. That is what we should be aware of. So, threats, habitat destruction is a major, followed by poaching, human wildlife conflict. These are some of the threats. So that's about Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve. So it should be taken as a Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Point to be remembered, Bandhavgarh Tiger Reserve present in Madhya Pradesh. So next we have Petrapol Land Port, Maitri Dwar. Okay. So if we get back to, before going to that, we can see the map. Petrapol is located in West Bengal. The marking is very important. Map marking. Okay. So we'll see the static portion. It's a Maitri Dwar, right? So India-Bangladesh trade relations. If you see the significance, India shares a nearly 4,096 kilometer border with Bangladesh, facilitating extensive trade and cultural exchange. And also we have economic ties where Bangladesh is one of the India's largest trade partner in South Asia. Land port in India. Role. It is very critical for facilitating trade, enhancing connectivity and boosting economic development. Petrapol, the largest land port. It's a land port in South Asia, handling a significant portion of India-Bangladesh trade. So customs and security, if you see, it has a integrated infrastructure. Modern customs, immigration and security facilities are essential for efficient cross-border movement. Whereas challenges, if you see, smuggling, border security issues and managing trade volumes are the problem. So you should be knowing the mapping. So where that Petrapol land port is located, it's in West Bengal. We call it as Maitri Dwar also. Okay, we'll get into science and technology. So we have seen E. coli last time. Now we'll see about India's defense manufacturing. There is a key milestone. and a self-reliance. So we see what is it. So Tata's new aircraft complex, yes. So recent achievement, Tata Aircraft Complex inauguration in Gujarat marks progress in defense self-reliance. So production and exports, a record production is rupees 1.27 lakh crores in 2023 to 24, marking a 174% rise from 2014 to 15. Export growth is also from rupees 686 crore in 2013 and 14. After 10 years, it is grown to 21,083 crore rupees, aiming for 50,000 crore by 2029. Major government initiative, if you see, there is a FDI increase 74% automatic route, and indigenization drive emphasizes on local sourcing in DAP 2020. Whereas we have some challenges also, dependence on foreign technology, key tech areas still imported, resource and skill gap is there, need for improved standards, funding, skilled workforce. Future outlook, private sector role should also be increased in R&D, skill enhancement is needed. So this is one of the current news. It is about self-reliance and Tata Aircraft Complex inauguration at Gujarat. So we don't have much of the news in current affairs, I mean internal security particularly. Then geography, no. We have certain news articles in polity. First thing is about census exercise 2026. If we see the purpose, census to start next year. We know because of COVID and all, we keep on postponing the census, which has to occur every 10 years. Yeah, now it is census to start next year with result by 2026, impacting constituency boundaries and women's reservation in legislature. Two key points. One is constituency boundaries, that is delimitation, and women's reservation in legislature. Okay, so because we recently passed a bill, that is Nari Shakti, right? So key facts, cycle every 10 years under the Census Act 1948. So if we see the historical milestones, 1872 first nationwide census happened. Okay, 1881 decennial cycle established. So delimitation and women's reservation are the two key points for this time census. Boundary redrawing, delimitation adjusts constituencies based on the population. Quota impact, women's 33% seat reservation depend on census 2026 data. Moving forward, amend articles legal update to ensure the balanced representation and quota implementation also. So here we should be knowing who did the first census. So we know Walter was the one. Next comes Plover. So that names you should be knowing. Then about different articles it is affecting like 82 and all. Okay. So apart from that we have Taurus plus scheme. So under PMMY, that is background if you see Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. So under this it is which is launched under like in 2015 to promote financial inclusion for small enterprises. Okay, category, there are different categories under Mudra Yojana: Shishu, Kishore, Tarun and Tarun Plus. So aimed at various stages of business development. So funding sources are like collaboration with banks, non-banking financial companies and microfinance institutions. So this is where financial inclusion in India. Okay, so small and medium enterprises will be focused more, and self-employment is a key here. Okay, for Tarun it has been increased. So comment below how much it has been increased. Next we have transponder technology in fisheries. So we are going to use transponder technology in fisheries. So fisheries management in India, we'll see the background. Importance if you see fisheries management, fisheries are vital for economic development, employment and food security in India. Challenges if you see fishermen face safety concerns, especially in adverse weather conditions with limited communication outputs or options. So under Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, which is launched in 2020, aimed at enhancing fish production and improving the livelihood of a fisherman. Components, if you see, sustainable fishing practices, infrastructure development, and community welfare. Now, transponder technology will be used. First, what is transponder technology? It's a device that receives and transmits signals used in various applications like aviation and maritime navigation. So, that is transponder technology. Okay. So which is similar to in aviation and all. Active, there are like types of transponders. Two, one is active transponders, generate their own signals used in aircraft for identification, whereas passive respond to incoming signals, commonly used in RFID technology. So application, if you see, enhances the vessel tracking, safety and communication in open seas. Nabimitra application is also there, Nabmitra. So a mobile app providing real-time updates on sea conditions, weather alerts and emergency communications. Then we have second articles on Ayushman Vaya Vandana card. So already it was on news before. Again I will be explaining, like it is under Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. Ayushman Bharat, right? So which is launched in 2018, aimed at providing accessible healthcare to economically disadvantaged. So now coverage offers a health insurance over 5 lakh rupees per family for secondary and tertiary care hospitalization. So aging population in India, demographic by 2030, India will be over 300 million people aged 60 years and above. So that's why healthcare needs are there. Growing demands for healthcare services tailored to senior citizens due to age-related ailments. Okay. Now universal healthcare is there, that is ensuring all the individual to have the access to quality healthcare without financial hardship. So we are reducing out-pocket expenditure, and 5 lakh rupee per family will be provided for 70 and above years senior citizens. They may be from any background, right? So that is about Vaya Vandana card. So in history we have Konark Wheel at Rashtrapati Bhavan. So background, if you see, what is Konark Sun Temple? Historically it is built in 13th century under Narasimha Deva I of Eastern Ganga dynasty, located in Konark, Odisha. Architecture feature represents a massive stone chariot with intricate carvings symbolizing the sun god's chariot. UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its cultural significance, craftsmanship and historical value. So symbolism of a Konark wheel. It represents the cycle of time, Kala Chakra, progress and democracy. Historical usage as a sundial reflecting ancient Indian knowledge of astronomy. So cultural heritage conservation, importance of preserving historical monuments and cultural sites in India. Role of such monuments is promoting national identity and heritage tourism. So these are all about Konark Temple. Apart from that, we have Anandi village in news, which is using all the sustainable practices, converting waste to wealth model, using biomethanation, vermifiltration and constructed wetlands. It's a example village now for green technology transformation. Next we had on Swachh Diwali, Shubh Diwali campaign. So, and we know that Swachh Bharat mission, which was started in 2014, under that we have a campaign called Swachh Diwali and Shubh Diwali to reduce the wastage. So, both plastic waste management and following the Gandhian values. These are the things for today.